you will take Heung-min Son over Harry Kane any day of the week.
This was said before last season. Last season, you had an off season.
No, Rio. You said it last season.
When did I say it?
You said it last season. Don't try to...
No, it must have been in the beginning, though, innit?
It couldn't have been.
No, I'm asking you.
When was it? Have you got dates? Have you got dates? Where's your dates?
I don't have dates.
You
should have
can't come to
prepared.
court without dates.
Yeah.
Son was messing up the Premier League on a regular basis. Messing it up.
But he ain't
messing
no
it up.
Harry
Missing
Kane.
chances.
Yeah, I don't care. He was messing it up. He got more goals than him that season.
Let me make a disclaimer. 360TV has protected Mr. Ferdinand on several occasions. And I'm going to bring up the occasions where we protected Mr. Ferdinand because he's the home team, because he's the man. He's from Peckham. We protected him. I'm giving Mr. Ferdinand an opportunity to take back these shouts. You may recant these statements.
Go on then.
Yeah? So I'm going to tell you the first one that you said.
I've got an idea where this is going.
You know where it's going, because you know what you said. Joel Bayer he's the prosecution witness.
Okay.
Yeah? All right, the first statement you made, you will take Heung-min Son over Harry Kane any day of the week. I'm giving you the opportunity to take it back. Do you take it back, yes or no?
No.
Mr. Ferdinand, please explain why.
I see your eyebrows being raised. You got to put context to this, by the way.
Okay, I'll allow you to speak.
Yeah.
Then I'll come back after with my retort.
Yeah, I was saying if for a team, like when you want a player who can do a multitude of things and add pace on transition, he's that player. Son, on transition, in form. So, and you've got to discredit, and this was said before last season. Last season, you had an off season.
No, Rio. You said it last season.
When did I say it?
You said it last season. Don't try to...
It must have been in the beginning, though, innit?
It couldn't have been...
No, I'm asking you.
When was it?
Witness.
Have you got dates? Have you got dates? Where's your dates?
I don't have dates.
You
should have
can't
come
come to
prepared.
court without dates.
Because
bruv, where's your dates? Where's your dates? I need dates.
prosecution lost some of the notes.
Nah,
Some of the notes are lost.
Tampered.
Yeah.
You're getting walked
Mr.
out of court right now.
You said this last season.
No.
You will take...
The only way I
okay,
said
you know
it-
what? For context, it was very early in the season. He didn't say it late.
If it was last season, it would have been well early, right?
It was
Before
very
form come in, yeah? He had a lack of form. Form dropped out of his game last season. But you can't tell me before last season, Son was doing... He was top goal scorer, by the way, above Kane the season before. Don't forget that. Golden boot
there is
in his club.
absolutely no period ever in Spurs where I would ever pick Heung-min Son over Harry Kane.
It depends where you're taking it. That's what I'm saying. It
don't
depends
care
where
if
you're going.
If we're playing on the counter, if we're playing on the front foot,
That's
if
you,
we're playing
bruv.
possession, Harold Kane starts over Heung-min Son every single day. He's a way better footballer.
I'm not disputing. It depends what you
Rio,
need. The criteria for your
Rio,
team.
don't do
It
wrong and
depends.
strong.
It
You know
depends.
it.
It depends the criteria for your team.
I know
It
your
is.
parents taught you about wrong and strong.
It's
Don't do
depending
it.
on what you need for your team at that present time.
So you're making...
I
for
wanted
clarification-
transition and goals.
So for clarification, right now, you will take Heung-min Son over Harry Kane. You're making
Right at this moment now. Now you're asking me now.
Rio, please don't try and change it.
No.
Don't
You
try
can't
to change
context
it. I'm
these
asking you
conversations.
now.
Right
will you
now.
take him over Harry Kane?
So okay, what club?
So what you're trying to do, basically, people, this is what Rio Ferdinand's trying to do. He's trying to change when he'll take the player. Oh, in 2 months I'll take him. Oh,
No.
Last month I wouldn't take him, but now I will take him.
I'll
Rio,
take now. I'll take now. Depending.
Because
Do
of
I
30
need a number 9 or do I need a wide forward? What do I need?
When did you get your coaching badge? You've been coaching.
Do I need a number
today.
9? Or that's like saying to me, do you want Casemiro or do you want Odegaard?
Rio,
They're two different players. They're two different players.
Rio.
They're two different players.
All right, let me make it very simple, yeah? If you're starting
Hold on,
your
wait.
team...
You're in court. Is that a good... what I just said there? Are you asking for two different players?
I'll keep it real. Do you want my opinion?
Yes, Joel.
There is no circumstance
Thank you.
where you're taking Son over Harry Kane. They're both forward players.
Wait.
No.
Okay,
They're both forward players.
Yeah.
And if I'm picking two players, if there's two players and you can only pick one, it's Harry Kane from Monday to Monday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Twice on the weekend.
Today you say that, and at other time. The moment I said that, You was not saying that, bruv.
I probably weren't listening. I probably weren't listening.
You wouldn't have been
I
certain.
probably weren't listening.
Trust me, you wouldn't have been as certain.
Because sometimes, you know what it's like, you talk for an hour, you miss one or two things, and someone else picks
Son
up
was messing up the Premier League on a regular basis. Messing it up.
But he ain't no Harry Kane.
Yeah, I don't care. He was messing it up. He got more goals than him that season.
Harry Kane is one of the most potent...
And you man are going like it was a
Harry Kane is one of the most potent strikers I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not disputing that.
In my life.
But for the team that I would have wanted him to go in there, the reasons I stated... And the form that he was in them times, bruv, it wasn't a cut and dry conversation.
There's no circumstance at which we pick Son.
Do you know what the difference between Son and Kane is? Son does this form thing. Harry Kane does this I'm a bad boy every day of the week thing. Yeah. There's levels to this game. That. You know that, brother.
He's a number 9, bruv. He's an out-and-out number 9. My man's a winger. Stroke forward.
Real.
They're different players.
I've clocked wrong as strong as your cat.
I would take for certain things that I needed. I would have took Son.
Okay, I disagree.
I rest my case.
Vehemently disagree.